Hey guys, Seafood Les Clements here, Black Dragon Kung Fu. Thanks for watching. So this video, I'm here to talk about the elements. This is a concept that you don't hear a lot about in Wing Chun, okay? So what does the wooden dummy look like when we start practicing the elements? All right, we're not gonna talk about forms as much with the exception of the dummy. Now the elements, the 4 elements, and there are 5. I'm going to do a separate video on that later. The 4 elements, earth, water, fire, and air, are under the foundation of all life. Now we learn how to use them. Okay, if you watch these anime cartoons, Dragon Ball Z, The Last Avatar, or whatever, if you see all these different masters of the different elements, now there is some truth to that, okay? Some truth. No, I'm not saying like you're like Goku and shooting fireballs, things like that. We're talking about conducting energies through the body and applying it to tools we're working on, just like we do in life. So what does the wooden dummy look like if we start breaking down the concept of the 4-element dummy, which will lead to the 5th element wooden dummy practice, which I'll do in a different video. Earth, water, fire, and air. So earth, as I mentioned, very heavy, different grades of earth, iron, stone, etc. So let's do an unyielding version of earth to begin with. Root stance. Earth is also sticky. Earth in the beginning is sticky and heavy when you're first learning about this element. So the noun that describes earth is mechanical, okay, the adjective. The word that describes earth is mechanical. All right, earth. We do our opening, then we get up to the dummy. All right, so I ended up doing the first part with earth instead of the 4th. I'm gonna do that in the next one. Okay, I'm gonna cycle through those with the others and then I'll do 4. All right, we'll do 2 for 1 today. All right, so that was earth. Now here we go, check it out. I'm gonna do water. See, water is more flowing, but still heavy, right? Under the foundation, under the leg work, right? Okay. What's it look like if I do fire? Speed, okay? Lightness. Remember, fire is very relaxed, very poppy, combustible. Chi. All right, fiery air, water. Fiery air, earth. So we did earth, we did water, we did fire. What's air look like? This is how air starts. Without the dummy. Same part 1. Without the dummy. Now, as a young man, when I was told by my sifu to do the dummy without the dummy, after I had done the dummy many times, entire form, I thought to myself, this will be easy. Ha ha ha, piece of cake. I knew the moves. I'd done it hundreds of times, 108 moves, 116 moves. Got up there, completely froze. Went home, thought about it, could not do it. It literally took a long time. Try it. If you know the dummy form, try to do it without the dummy. No matter what form it is, whether you have one piece or the whole thing, try it without the dummy. Jong Sao entry, up. Feel the dummy. See? The air dummy. Now this is also called a coin that I termed, I've never heard it, but it's the ghost dummy, the term that I like to use. It's not there, but your technique is, okay? The ghost is the air element. When you hear me talk about that, ghost hands, ghost legs, you're hitting empty air, okay? While being attacked, changing angles and moving. So the air element is very important. Now, if you want to start the air dummy, if you're really having a hard time with it, which is very likely, maybe you'll get it right away. But if not, very likely, here we go. You can start it this way. Start on the dummy a little bit further away without touching it. All right, now I'm going to do that part 4 that I talked about. Okay, now part 4, you'll see this is universal. It'll be similar, maybe not the same. All Wing Chun is very diverse, Chunkian as well. So here we go. I'm going to cycle through what would part 4 look like with Earth. So remember, Earth is heavy, but also sticky, as I had said. So what's it look like if I do the 4th part with water? Water is flow, kinesthetic feel, move around things, and then you assert the heavy structure below. It's always there, but I'm talking about once you get under the opponent, which is the goal, while the leg is set in this fashion. What's that going to look like with fire? Okay? And then air, of course. All right. If you found this video on the primal 4 elements applied to the MOOK Jong, click the like button. Even better, subscribe. Let's get the likes up. We appreciate you on Patreon. Sifu Les Clements out.